And it continues, part 2 of the Royal Rumble. And entering first in this match, not the Royal Rumble match, will be the almighty Bobby Lashley facing off against Trick Williams in Bloodlines Rules match, set forward by MVP of the Hurt Business and the General Manager. And the man who started all the problems to begin with, Trick Williams. Sure, we could say it was MVP that started all the issues, but Trick Williams antagonized the situation. And I don't want to say it forced MVP's hand, but it definitely did, to make MVP want to retaliate, because he was tired of all the complaining that Trick Williams has done, not taking accountability, responsibility for his actions, for not making sure that their merger continued to work without any problems. The responsibility of not coming out to help his brother-in-arms, Obafemi, to retain his championship belts. These are all the things that sparked this match to happen. Hurt Business, MVP, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, breaking up with the Fist, and Trick Williams, Obafemi, and Omos. Trick Williams in the Fist versus Bobby Lashley in the Hurt Business. The merger could not last very long, seeing as how, oh, hold on, they actually shook hands here. A bit of respect out of the two of these guys that I did not expect. Trick Williams and Bobby Lashley shake hands into this match. It seems like the problem that Trick Williams has is with MVP. And Bobby Lashley, he's all business. He doesn't take things personal. Seeing as how it's the Hurt Business, he's just here to hurt people, and that's his only motive. Getting in his feelings is not one of those things. And Trick Williams, he got himself into this problem. He really did. All he had to do was show up for Obafemi in his match against Penta to retain his championship. But instead, he waited till the very last second to do so. And it is already starting. Obafemi, he wants to make sure that Bobby Lashley does not put away Trick Williams. He's actually honoring the brotherhood that Trick Williams and himself have in the Fist. And he's actually protecting his brother. Bobby Lashley's going to have a hard time fighting off the both of them. He's going to have to hope that Shelton and Ricochet come out here to save his ass, because Obafemi is on Bobby Lashley's level. These two men are the biggest powerhouses in the WWE. Trick Williams is a bit more on the lighter side between the two of them, but he has gumption, he has heart, and he's willing to fight. And speaking of somebody coming out, I don't know who, because there he is, Shelton. Shelton taking down Trick Williams. And now the fight is becoming real between the four of them. And hold on, Omos is coming too. Omos looking to help his brothers out here. Is he? I don't know what his motive is. We haven't heard from Omos at all. And MVP said that he was trying to get in the ear of Obafemi and Omos. And I don't know what he has in mind. And here we go. He was not able to be swayed by MVP. Omos sticks with his brotherhood in the fist. And now the odds are evening up as Ricochet is coming out here, the newest member of the Hurt Business. And also the new Intercontinental Championship. Because yeah, it might be branded as the United States Championship belt, but that's the Intercontinental Championship belt since Chad Gable's no longer holding it. All hell is breaking loose right now as Shelton Benjamin takes a nippy nap on the announce table while everyone else fights it out. Taking a siesta just to sneak attack Trick Williams while his back was turned, and Bobby Lashley being the smart one here and getting out of the fight, allowing the Hurt Business, well, I guess to get their ass whooped by the Fist. Because the Fist, they were handling them. They were handling business. And their colors, they're all just they're too similar. Everyone's got black and gold on. You know, the days of their merger, they still hold on to those colors. The Hurt Business versus the Fist here at the Royal Rumble. This could go absolutely any way, but Bobby Lashley has Trick in his hands, and the other men are busy. Trick Williams getting pinned right now by Bobby Lashley. 2. And they could not see it coming. Bobby Lashley was able to get the pin on Trick Williams. And a very fucking lackluster match, man. Insanely lackluster. I'll clue you guys in. I just replayed this match because it ended in 4 minutes. And then here we go again, another lackluster match out of this group. This is the fucking Hurt Business. The fucking Hurt Business just put the Fist down. And the Fist was not there to pay attention to Trick Williams. Obafemi and Omos were too busy on the outside not paying attention and let Trick Williams get his ass whooped and pinned. Why is this like this, man? Why? Can I have a match that lasts more than 5 minutes in the beginning? And to be honest, this one could be a 5-minute match too. Kairi Sane versus Tiffany Stratton in a dumpster match because Tiffany Stratton thinks so little of Kairi Sane that she would rather not have a regular match with her and just toss the trash of Kairi Sane. Close the lid on these women. She's already dealt with Io, and then she's gonna deal with Kairi here. She just wants to be done with the garbage, with the peasants. Which, again, Kairi is not no peasant. Which leads to the champion, Tiffany Stratton. The Buff Barbie. The world champion over here on Raw. Needing to defend her belt. She didn't want to, because of course she thinks that Kairi's just so little. She cares so little about her that she did not pay her any mind throughout the month and decided, right now, after attacking her on the previous week, that all she's worth is a dumpster match. Because again, Tiffany Stratton wants to wipe her hands clean of these Joshi wrestlers. Yep. There it is. The dumbster.
There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The first superstar to force their opponent inside of a dumpster and close the lid shut will be declared the winner.
Yup.
Now, let the match begin.
Can Kyrie do it? Hedge your bets in the comments. This Bobby Lashley was just too much for Trick Williams. I didn't even get to ask there, but who do you think's gonna win this out of the two of them? Kyrie Sane getting the first hit off on Tiffany Stratton. And she's waiting for Tiffany to get up. Going for a Hurricanrana. Kyrie will look pretty good with the Women's World Championship around her waist. And she's teasing that insane elbow that she could use at any time. And Tiffany Stratton was able to get out the way. The thing about Tiffany Stratton is she's pretty brash, and apparently she doesn't like Asian women. Seeing as how she had her problem with Asuka, and oh my gosh, that was nasty. Had her problem with Asuka beating her when she tried to cash in on her. Tiffany could have went against anybody, but she decided to go against Asuka because she hates Asian women that much. And Asuka was able to put her down with ease. And then she went up against Io to get the belt off of her after taking a hiatus. And she was able to win the championship belt. And now Kyrie wants her turn at the Asian-hating Tiffany Stratton. And she is above Barbie for a reason, because she just tossed the shit out of Kyrie, really tossing the trash, if you know what I'm saying. Kyrie getting disrespected by Tiffany Stratton. Completely disrespectful. The head slap was unnecessary. And Tiffany Stratton doing everything that she possibly can to disrespect Kyrie because she thinks so little of her. Calling her a peasant. And demeaning her every step of the way, as she did to Io Sky. And man, this crowd needs to liven up. I need a little bit more noise here so I could keep going, so I could get going here. But they're building up. These two women, they're reaching, they need to reach a crescendo or something. Or at least the crowd does, because what the hell, man? Why are they so quiet? Okay, let's see. Kyrie Sane getting whipped into the dumpster, closing the lid. That Tiffany Stratton just took the time. So that was a whole lot of setup for a power bomb. If that lid was open, she would have went right in that dumpster, getting a whole bunch of banana peels and fucking dumpster juice on her. Kyrie Sane does not deserve to be tossed into a dumpster. Maybe Tiffany definitely does. Jesus Christ. That Alabama slam nearly taking the edge of her head onto that dumpster. And Kyrie Sane looking for an elbow. Oh my God. That DDT just busted Tiffany Stratton open. Not the pretty face. Not the plastic Barbie face of Tiffany Stratton. She's going to have to get in touch with her doctors to fix that imperfection. Tiffany is not one to want scars. And here she is, all bloodied up because of a peasant. So to say, that's what she says. I'm not saying that she's a peasant. Tiffany's calling her a peasant. I'm just talking for her in this situation. It's Tiffany Stratton getting into the ring and out of the ring for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I don't know what she was doing. Maybe catching her breath. I don't know. But she's looking to hurt that arm of Kyrie and putting the knee on her neck. The dumpster is open and it's looking disgusting. Those trash bags, all that filth. And one of these women are going to have to make their bed in it. You're gonna have to sleep in it at the end of this match. Because Tiffany Stratton's found herself a baseball bat to wreak havoc on Kyrie. It is not looking good for Kyrie at all. Simply because Tiffany Stratton is whooping the shit out of her right now. She has no answer right now. And a DDT! Tiffany Stratton could end this all here. She could put Kyrie into the dumpster. But no, that did not work out for her. The lid closes once again and Kyrie wants to meet her on the inside. And Tiffany Stratton trying to escape and they're just missing each other. Because Kyrie, she wants a bat! And oh my god, she's busting her open even more! Another DDT onto Kyrie. The blood that Tiffany Stratton is seeing is not anger, it's literally the blood coming out of her forehead because Kyrie busted her the fuck open. And now Kyrie's playing in that shit, in that absolutely disgusting dumpster. And Tiffany's trying to close the lid on her. She's almost got her, and Tiffany Stratton puts away Kairi Sane, tossing the trash like she said she would. Retaining her women's championship belt. She is able to beat Io. She's been able to beat Kyrie. And she continues to reign as the women's world champion on Raw in an absolutely disgusting dumpster match against Kairi Sane. Here we go. This one is the main event of part 2 with Braun Breaker and the champion LA Knight in an Iron Man match. 15 minutes. This is going to feel like forever for me commentating. But let's see who shows up and shows out and gets the most victories out of the two of these men, because they are absolutely going to beat the shit out of each other, because Braun Breaker was absolutely unhappy with the situation that LA Knight put him through. They were supposed to have themselves a respectful match week 1 of this month, because he wanted to be LA Knight's first challenger after beating Trick Williams for that world championship belt. But what instead, he got a spit in the face by getting counted out early into the match, and he has not been happy since. Something snapped in Braun Breaker, and that friendship is absolutely gone between him and LA Knight. One person you absolutely do not want to make enemies with is the badass Braun Breaker. But LA Knight seemingly does not care about things like that, because as long as he is champion, he doesn't give a shit what goes down, how it goes down. As long as he stays champion, LA Knight is happy. Seeing as how he won that match against him in a count out, he doesn't care how he does it as long as he's the victor. And that is the kind of mindset you need if you want to win things, and if you want to maintain a championship belt and retain it. Something that Braun Breaker didn't do hard enough to try and win by any means. But this is now his chance. Yeah! It is his chance to do whatever it takes to get that belt off of LA Knight. And knowing LA Knight, he's not going down easy at all. He just got that belt, and he's going to want to retain that belt without question. Maybe I sneezed and you heard it, I don't know. But here we go. I just might pause it real quick. right away Bron Breakker, the badass, going in with the shoulder butt onto LA Knight. But LA Knight, the resilient champion that he is, he's up. And they're going to battle for positioning, battle for strength. As the chiseled body of LA Knight has more strength at the moment to take down Bron Breakker, to outmuscle him. Bron, as unpredictable as he is, LA Knight is just as unpredictable. You have no idea what's going on in his head and what he's going to do at any moment of the night. He is absolutely unpredictable. Same thing with Bron Breakker. These two guys are more alike than they realize. And the speed of Bron Breakker with that clothesline. And LA Knight trying to escape, trying to catch himself a breath from Bron Breakker, who's just now getting started with a belly-to-belly suplex. And the count is starting on the outside. I think I heard a count. Yup, they got in, beating the 2 count. They want to keep this in the ring. 2 minutes, or at least a minute and a half has elapsed. And I think it's going to be a long way till one of them get a pinfall victory. As LA Knight drops Bron Breakker. And he wrestles him over to the corner. LA Knight getting stopped by Bron. And now here we have it. Of course this was going to happen. They're going to beat the shit out of each other, taking turns, slapping the hell out of each other. The disrespect from LA Knight. Bron Breakker telling him to give me some more. And LA Knight is proud to do so. Happy to give him every shot that he can. The masochist Bron Breakker cannot get a shot off on LA Knight, because LA Knight is just dogging him, just dog walking him in this exchange right now. As he finally gets one off, and there we go! Blow after blow after blow. Neither of them getting an edge on each other. And Bron Breakker trying to take control of LA Knight, but LA Knight is not down with that. He doesn't swing that way. He swings with a neck breaker. And he's looking to go to that middle rope. And he's going for that elbow drop. This could spell the end for Bron Breakker, as he goes back to the corner once again, and he cannot get that to work for him. Bron Breakker has his number in the corner, and I think he might be going for that Steiner liner. 23 miles an hour! Taking LA Knight off his boots, and the straps come off. This could be it for LA Knight. LA Knight getting a spear on a Bron Breakker, and Bron Breakker just tore him in half. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and LA Knight just lost the first point in this match as Bron Breakker goes up and takes him down with a spine buster. LA Knight is now rethinking his decisions about being disrespectful to Bron Breakker, because Bron Breakker's not the one to fuck with. And somehow LA Knight able to turn that into his advantage and using the steel stairs to do some damage to LA Knight, or to Bron Breakker. And now he's going to the top rope, dropping the knee on the spine of Bron Breakker. 5 minutes in, Bron Breakker already has a point, and LA Knight battling on the outside with Bron Breakker, hoping that he does not get a count-out loss here, because that'd be very symbolic if he did. Because in this case, Bron Breakker, I'm sure, would get a point if he was able to get a count-out victory here. As we got the count of 5, and Bron Breakker looking to bring the champion back into the ring. LA Knight, he is looking weak right now. Wobbly legs, as Bron Breakker again out-muscles him. Into the corner, LA Knight goes to the other side. LA Knight, yeah. hitting him with the elbow. And I think that Bron Breakker's about to catch a BFT, some blunt force trauma. Can he kick out? Will the points be evened out? And he kicks out. Bron Breakker kicks out. LA Knight, pretty much his only chance right there. Can he do it again? Can he get another one? No, Bron Breakker with a spear. Taking down LA Knight. 1, 2, and a kick out. LA Knight just kicked out of a spear. He wasn't able to do it the first time, but he did it the second time. Bron Breakker is still up 1 in this match with 9 minutes to go. And LA Knight, he needs to get it moving if he wants to retain his championship belt. And this could be the case if he can take down Bron Breakker, get a little bit more momentum. But the outside is not his friend, because Bron Breakker likes to use every bit of the outside to do damage. This was the absolute worst person to be your first challenger, LA Knight. And since you wanted to make it personal, Bron Breakker has no problem making it personal. Because Bron fucking Breakker has been tearing LA Knight apart. LA Knight gets Bron back into the ring. And hold on, what does LA Knight have in mind for Bron Breakker? Some more stomps. As Bron Breakker is down. LA Knight can't help but to bask in his own glory. He has Bron on the ropes. And no, this time it doesn't work. The scoop slam is not in his favor because Bron Breakker going for, oh my God, almost going for the Frankensteiner. And that elbow drop once again from LA Knight. Wasting time. He could go for the pin here. But he wants Bron on his feet. He wants to hit him with a BFT. He thinks this will put him away. And he takes him down with it, drawing blood. And the count starts 1, 2. No! Bron Breakker just kicks out again. LA Knight cannot get a point on Bron Breakker. Bron is absolutely unstoppable. I don't know how LA Knight is going to do it. Bron Breakker is up 1, and he's kicking out of every finisher. Like it's nothing. Again, here comes another 23-mile-an-hour skyline. He is going to rip LA Knight in half by the end of tonight. Because LA Knight is running out of time. Because Bron Breakker is about to cut him in half with another spear. And he misses. Bron Breakker misses. LA Knight looking to go for a BFT, but Bron Breakker's just too fast. Bron Breakker, oh my God, this man, he's going to become champion. No doubt about it. LA Knight has met his match as if he hasn't before. But this was the wrong man to play with. It's Bron Breakker running the ropes and catching an elbow. LA Knight, he has 6 minutes left to tie this up. Dropping down, he's trying it again. This time with the power slam. And Bron Breakker rolls out the ring, saving himself from getting pinned. 6 minutes left. LA Knight is out of it. LA Knight is tired. He's hurt. He's down 1 point. And I think he's going to try and get a count-out victory here. Trying to get something, but no. Stepping to the apron. And a crossbody from the champion. Resetting the counts on the outside. If he can get a... I don't know if LA Knight could do it. I don't think LA could do it. There's 5 minutes left, and Bron Breakker, he's dog walking him. the badass, is out here and the dogs are barking. And LA Knight can do nothing about it. Because if two BFTs can't take out Bron Breakker for 1 point, I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think LA Knight is going to retain here. Because the time is winding down and LA Knight yet to get Bron Breakker into the ring to pin him or even keep him outside to get a count-out victory. Try for a pin. Try for anything. Because your time is running out. And Bron Breakker, he's at the advantage here. He has complete advantage. With another clothesline. LA Knight. He's looking defeated here. I think he realizes that his short title reign is going to be over. Because Bron Breakker's going for that pin again. He might put this to 2, 3, and he has 2 points. LA Knight. The crowd is silent. They cannot believe their eyes. The fan favorite, the beloved LA Knight just caught a spear. And this is completely done. There is no way. 3 points. Bron Breakker has completely dog-walked LA Knight. I can see LA Knight's eye is swelled up. His back is bruised. His front is bruised. The both of them are beaten to shit. And LA Knight is trying to escape the badass because he realizes that 3 minutes is not enough time to get 4 pins. Because Bron Breakker, oh my fucking god. He's going for another one. 23 Miles style liner. Just cutting his head off. And he's looking to put LA Knight down for good. 3 minutes left of a beating. A brutal beating from LA Knight. LA, I don't know how he's been able to get up because Bron Breakker has completely brutalized him. And he's looking to go for another spear and add another point. Just counting it up, just racking it up. Bron Breakker destroying the dreams of LA Knight as he gets a 4th fucking victory. Holy shit. LA Knight. LA Knight is over. And another fucking spear. He is just, where's the mercy rule? 5 wins. Bron Breakker, oh my god. He was screwed out of a win against Obafemi very, very early in the beginning episodes. And this could have been the champion all along. Bron Breakker is treating LA Knight like he's a fucking jabroni. LA Knight, I don't think he'll ever recover from this ever again. Because Bron Breakker has completely changed the legacy of LA Knight in 1 match. 5 wins, just racking up the count, racking up the score, and LA Knight finally trying for a pin. 2, 3, and that is just 1 to 5. There is no way he's going to get another victory here. As he goes for the BFT. He could get 2 wins. 1, 2, 3. Now it is 5 to 2. LA Knight, too late. Because only 50 seconds and Bron Breakker is up 3. It is over. It is completely over. LA Knight, thank you for being champion. But 6 to 2, you're never coming back from that. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your entertainment. Because oh my god, Bron Breakker. If this is how you treat a world champion, he's trying to go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. He could have had 3 wins to 6. And it's done. Braun Breaker demolishing a world champion in convincing fashion. Oh my god, man. Holy fucking shit. I did not expect to see a murder tonight. Because Braun Breaker is now the world champion of SmackDown. LA Knight is beside himself on the outside. Part 2. Thank you for watching Part 2 of the Royal Rumble as we have a new champion crowned. Braun Breaker.